Hi, I'm Dorothy Godin, broker with Remax Crown Realty, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts. Hope everyone had a great long weekend. I know I did. I got to go away for a couple of days, so that was nice. So the market continues to soften. We've noticed this in the every week. It seems to soften a little bit more. So far this month, 89% of the residential listings in the city of Greater Sudbury have sold at or above list price. And if you remember at our peak, we saw that number at 95%. And in the last 2 months, we saw it go to 92%. So to see it at 89% shows that there is a softening for sure. The other statistic that I often look at is the sale price in relation to the listing price. So this month we see that on average, the residential sales in the city have sold 16.6% over list price. And if you remember in the peak, we saw that number at 25%. In the last 2 months, we saw 22%. So definitely week after week, we see a little bit of a softening. And even though we've seen a softening with more listings coming up, there's actually 177 active residential listings in the city of Greater Sudbury. And in our lowest, we were like in the high 90s. So it's so great to see all these listings come on the market. Although we're softening, we see that the average sale price still is hovering at that 500,000 mark. We've not lost anything in our average sale price. And I think there's a couple of reasons for that. One is, although we have 177 listings, it's really not keeping up with demand. Demand is still very strong despite the interest rates going up. And having lost some buyers who have decided it's not time for them to buy, we still have high demand, and 177 listings are not going to really change the market into a balanced market. We still need 800 more listings to even come close to changing to a balanced market. And the other reason I think our average sale price is not lowering is because there are many, many sellers who would like to take advantage of the market and cash out with their equity, but they don't have to sell. There's a real difference in your strategy for people who want to sell and people who need to sell. And I see in this market a lot of people who just want to sell, and if they don't get their price, they'll just wait out the market till they get their price. And so that's helping to sustain um, the average sale price stable at that 500 mark. The average sale price over list price, which is now sitting at 16.6%, I think a lot of that is buyers having some hesitation for sure and not wanting to go over their budgets, which is a good thing. I think the other thing, the reason why we see that 16% is that realtors are now talking to their sellers and setting the expectation that, okay, we know now what the market is. We know what your house is worth in sort of a certain range. Let's try to list at that range. And so we're not seeing as many listed 399, and we all know that it's going to sell 480 or 520. We're seeing more realistic sale prices. So that is going to reduce the average sale to list ratio, which like I say, today is 16.6%. So a lot of things happening for sure. All the more reason to talk to a realtor and get to know what your market is and set the expectations for what you can expect from this market. Average days on the market is still sitting around 10 days. I suspect in the future, as we soften a little bit more, that probably will go into maybe 15 days, but for now it's 10 days. As always, you can reach me at Dorothy Godin at remax.net or 705-561-2360. Have a great week.